Hello everyone, welcome to Roma Theory. Mourinho. Let's speak about Mourinho today. More like Jose, change of formation. Because I wanted to go live today to speak about something which I have noticed in these friendly games which we've played. And I wanted to film this video in between two friendly games, just to see if what I say in this video actually gets applied in tonight's friendly game. So I'm filming this after the Braga game and just a few hours before the Estrela Amadora game, to see if we can have a continuation to these different patterns, which I have definitely noticed in the Sparta Braga game. By the way, one thing which I wanted to point out, I feel like you guys are seeing new sceneries every time. I would like to point out that I'm in the same place. You just don't see the trees because there were two birds having a love appointment in one of those bushes over there. So I was like, let's just leave them in peace. Let's change location. Maybe they're up to some children. So yeah, I mean, let's make the birds repopulate and let's speak about Roma somewhere else. So yes, I want to speak about change of formation with two focuses. The two focuses are two vital players this season, Pellegrini and Houssam Aouar, our new signing. So I think there's going to be a change in formation in a sense that I think Jose is planning for 3-5-2. I've already said this because we were starting with a 3-5-2 against Braga, and then in the second half we changed back in a 3-4-2-1. But the movements were basically the movements of a 3-5-2. And the fact that El Shaarawy scored the first goal as a striker is a kind of a definition that Mourinho was starting with a 3-5-2 with El Shaarawy up front. 3-5-2 I think is going to be the starting formation this season, but it will obviously change. However, there is going to be something different this season. And the things which are going to improve, and rather than improve, I think change, are going to be the pressing, the intensity, and the higher block. I want everyone here, I'm going to assign a homework for everyone. I want you, if you're planning to watch the game tonight, my homework is this. Notice or jot down on a piece of paper if you see any differences in movements, high pressing and high block in this friendly game compared to the games which we played last season. Because I definitely think it's going to be the case. I think Mourinho has something in his mind which is changing the way we play, changing the tactics we play. Obviously the base is going to be the base. Mourinho loves playing like this. Mourinho loves defensive football more than attacking football. But things are going to change. Another reason of this is the fact that his contract says that this is going to be his last year. His contract says that. He could still renew that contract. At time of speaking, I'm going to give it a 20% chance he extends that contract. But he can always extend it. However, the piece of paper does say that this is Jose's last season. And if it is the case, I feel like he wants to leaving something in the heads of the fans. Now, obviously, he's already done that, regardless of whatever we do this season with the Conference League win and with the Europa League win. But it's the last dance. Now, I feel like all of us have seen Michael Jordan's Last Dance on Netflix. Incredible series. You just get the vibes of the importance of a human being in his last years in a destination. And I think this is going to be the case with Mourinho. I feel like he knows that he's loved. Unless this is the last season, he wants to leave something impressed in the minds of these fans. Which, as I already said, he's already done. But last season's special. And to do that, obviously the objective is to win a trophy. But otherwise, to make the fans enjoy themselves. And we can all agree that the way we've been playing football over the past 2 years has not been entertaining. We don't care because we want the results. And the results have said that we were in 2 Europa League finals back to back. And that is already the biggest thing this man could have done. But obviously, realistically speaking, our style of play wasn't entertaining. And I'm not saying it's going to become entertaining, but a few things are going to change. And you can clearly see it from these friendly games that the pressing, the intensity, and just the movement, the transition from a defensive block to an offensive block are going to occur this season. So yeah, spot them this evening. And then we'll speak about them in the match reaction later tonight. And then obviously the two individuals are Pellegrini and Aouar. These two individuals this year are going to be the most vital human beings in our system of play. I'd argue even more than Dybala. You know why? Because we know what Dybala can do. We know what Dybala can do, and we know that Dybala can change games and gift us the 3 points and pull that magic trick from his magic hat. We've seen Dybala do that, and Dybala will continue to do it this season. We haven't seen it under Jose, coming from Pellegrini. And obviously, Aouar is a new signing. So these two roles are going to be one of the most important roles this season. Because if Mourinho gets the best from Pellegrini and Aouar, adding on to Dybala, that means more entertaining football. That means scoring more goals, regardless of whatever striker plays up front. If Pellegrini, Aouar and Dybala team up to create a massive system where the balls infiltrate so well in the defence, regardless of what striker you have, we are going to score a plentiful of goals. But this all depends on Pellegrini and Aouar. And this is what I'm saying. I want to focus this live stream on these two players because they've got similar characteristics, but Mourinho wants to start them both with Dybala. That's offensive football. It's a risk, but we want to take this risk in Jose's third year. I feel like Pellegrini, the objective for Pellegrini this season is this. I'm asking too much, but it's always better to ask more than ask less from a player which needs to improve. If I am Mourinho, Pellegrini's objectives this season are 10 goals and 10 assists. If that happens, Jesus Christ is going to fall on us. I will accept something along the lines of 10 assists, 8 goals, 8 assists, 10 goals. But one of the two brackets, either goals or assists for Pellegrini this season, needs to reach the double figure. Aouar, due to the fact that he's got similar characteristics to Pellegrini, I expect the same. But it's his first year, so I'm not gonna expect as much as I'm expecting from Pellegrini. Also because Pellegrini is the captain. He needs to show that he is the captain, something which he hasn't done in these past years. I've always said it. Pellegrini has got talent. He just hasn't shown this talent last season. If fans were here during the lockdown, you will remember Pellegrini under lockdown. He was an incredible player. So he just needs to get that fitness back. And he's got that talent because I've seen him play. Problem with Pellegrini is his communication, which needs to vastly improve. But yeah, I think this is going to be the change in formation. I think Jose is cooking something special. Will that mean winning a trophy? Never say never. That's the motto which this man has basically taught to every single Roma fan. Never say never. I believe that we can go well in Europa League. I believe we can go well in top 4 and get Champions League. And at the end of the day, if we do get Champions League football, maybe Mourinho will stay. Olympico nights, in Champions League nights, maybe he'll stay. But that's something which we will focus on moving on towards the season. Stay tuned. Episode 2 coming soon. Anyways, I'm going to catch you tonight for the match reaction. Enjoy the game. Follow your homework. Remember, spot all of these 3 things which are going to change and are going to change tonight 100% and have already changed. So yeah, I'm going to catch you soon. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. As always, I want 100 likes and I truly mean it. You know, this community, I absolutely love every single one of you guys here. So get the love back. Share the love back. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel and share the link of the channel with your families and friends. And I'm going to catch you tonight with a match reaction. I'm going to go 3-0 to us. Clip it. Aouar, El Shah and Dybala to score. I've said it. Clip it. Catch you tonight. Take care. Simo out.